Come on. Hello, this is Barbara Iris Elsu of Parental World Knowledge, the founder and owner, and also the president of artist Barbara Elsu Fine Art Studio. And we're here today. Welcome you to do watercolor painting. Platinos is here too. He wants to say hello, I think. You want to get up, baby? Come on. Come on, say hello to everybody. Come on up here. I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up. Come here. Come here. Come here, dear. Here he is, the star of our show, Platinos. He's welcoming you with me, and he's a wonderful puppy, 7-month-old puppy. So at any rate, we're going to do watercolor painting. I hope you have your canvas material. It's on a pad. You get it in an art supply store. In addition, I hope that you have watercolor paints. They should be non-toxic. And, even if you don't have allergies to things, it's not good to be using toxic paint. So get it in an art supply store better than just in a dollar store. It's worth a little extra so that you don't get ill from it. In addition, it won't stain your clothes too. That's another plus. Also get artist brushes. You should have at least several in size, and have an artist sponge that you can just pick up if there's too much water, paint, that you didn't want to put there. Sometimes you make accidents. You just put it down, bring it up, and it will absorb the paint. If you need to do it again, you do it again. Just turn the little porous sponge around. And in addition, you need color pencils. They should be just regular, doesn't have to be artist supply store, but as close as you can to your colors. In addition, if you don't have in your palette of your paints a white, you're going to have to get a liquid white. Most do not put the white in there. Some do, but it's rare. And so you're going to have to most likely buy that. You might get lucky. Some stores, they do have the white ready in there. But I have to, always usually buy the liquid white. Buy it in Jerry's Artist Outlet. You can even buy it online if you don't have one near you. And if you mention Artist Barbara Elsu Fine Art Studio, you will get a 10% discount saying you're our student. All right. And I just want to ask you if you have a line drawing. If you don't, a line drawing is just the outline. Say you have like that wonderful big peach in the background, just the outline of that, just going around, not doing, and you could draw like the leaves, but not every porous part of it. You'll paint the rest in. And just try not to do exactly as you see the propped, because if you do exactly as the prop, you're going to be copying someone else's artist's work, and that wouldn't be accepted in juried shows if you intend on, in the future doing that. In addition, you can use, of course, a live animal or person, but my animal is moving way too much. I could never paint him. This puppy is very active. Part Chihuahua, the warrior in him, and then part Black Lab, as far as I know. And he's just so much love, 100% love. He always tries to be so loving. Oh, gosh. Follows me everywhere. It's like Mary had a little lamb. Everywhere she would go, lamb was sure to go. Definitely he's sure to go. So I hope you have it in your heart to have a puppy. And if you do, please go to your local shelter. There's so many wonderful puppies out there. And look at he's kissing. He's just that loving all the time. And a little teething too, but I got him out of that mostly from an app I created. And he's an island puppy, so he had no training whatsoever, but he's really come a long way. And give a high five, babe. Give me a high five. Come on, pup. Come on, give me a high five. Come on. High five. Okay. So I'm going to start now and just do gentle strokes with your brush. And I say, gentle, just like a little bit. And because these are not big canvases, unless you have a really huge canvas and you're going to use a large brush, then you can make larger strokes. But you need to, keep within your lines here of what you drew. And if you need to, you can even dot. My puppy took off most of the paint, so for the grass, so I'm still, putting it back on. The painting's done other than that, and I just have to have patience. I've never had that happen before. I've had other puppies, and fortunately, they never licked my paint. But this puppy is a very puppy. Latinos is very loving, very good. Oh, and by the way, if anyone wants to be on our show, it's free, and we can even interview you concerning your company that you work for, or if you're trying to get a position for a company. In addition, you have to be 18 or more. We have throughout the holidays, artist Barbara Sue, Fine Art Studio, a free lesson, either in art or poetry. Honey, do you want to get down? Seems like you're moving a lot. I don't want you to fall. You're not bothering me, just I don't want you to fall. I don't know how I can keep a steady hand in spite of him jumping on me. But I guess years of practice. I was, learning from the age of 3 by my late mother, Master Artist Ruth Hurwitz, and I guess just stayed with me. All her wonderful lessons. And don't worry about being perfect. I guess that's why I could, keep them on my lap. I'm not worried I'm going to ruin it. I just enjoy. The painting's almost done. I'm going to hang it up. Yes, baby, I'm going to hang it up. I'm going to frame it and hang it up on the wall. I can't wait. Done. I watched a great webinar today. David Garland invited me to a free webinar, and had the link. It was so easy to get on, and Todd was the speaker, and excellent, just excellent. Helping you to do your small online business and what to do, what not to do, and to sum up, the most important thing is within 90 days, if you're doing a project and it, you just can't get it done, then it's best to really just abort and just go to something else. You should not be jumping from one project to another. Try to stick with one and just complete it. And it should be within that 90-day period. And he has a whole course on that and what to do, what not to do, So So I really would look into that, and if you could ever get onto that. I know that he said there wasn't going to be a recorded thing of that, but it might be another free webinar, which was very helpful. Now, I never go from one project to another. I stick, like I say, I'm doing my reality show, I do it, I said I would. Now they wrote me that it's free, so I'm going to have to, after the holidays, get to putting it on that other application they said within their program. I hope it is free. I was not going to say the same thing again. But there was one company that called me today, and I was rather impressed. And if all else fails, eventually I might go for that company. We'll see. We'll see what will be. But it's just. Gimmick, you can get a free art or poetry lesson. This is throughout the holidays for artist Barbara Sue Fine Art Studio to December 31st, 9 to 5, Monday through Sunday. And I say it's free and there's no gimmick. You don't have to sign up for anything else. The sad thing is when companies do that, they say something's free, and then, I spent 2 days on that app creating it, and then I see there's a link that comes up. It says, and if you want now this to go live, you need to click this and pay for it. I never clicked it because I didn't have the money for it. And, we're a nonprofit, and my blog is a free blog. Even though we're Google affiliates and YouTube affiliates and Amazon affiliates, that's only pennies. It's not paying for our blog. All I can say is that I'm not. So that I could keep afloat. We did one product, and it didn't go well. My first business drive for organic foods and even seeds. Just people didn't want it. And we did door to door, beautiful, fresh organic food, and just, if we were in California, yes, I think it definitely would have gone over well. You want to get down? You can get down, baby. Here, get down. Go get down. Get down if you want. Go ahead. Go and eat. Go in the kitchen. Go eat your food. Okay? Go have some water. Go play. Okay, baby? And I have my paintings too, but it's just not the market time. Almost 2 years. And I hope for the holidays that people will purchase. And it goes towards our blog post, ParentalWorldKnowledge.com. And then in addition, when we sell an oil or acrylic, I'll give $100 to Epilepsy Foundation. And then the remainder will go to a college fund, which I hope to create. So I'm praying people will buy. Our work is on the highestjuriedart.com. The Barbara Sue, my name. And it was also seen on Pinterest. So if there's anything that you see for the holidays, please give us a call. And you can see it in person, 973-736-1637. 973-736-1637. And we're also doing, if you come for your lesson, you see our paintings at the same site. And there's no affiliation from Artist Barbell Fine Art Studio to Parental World Knowledge. But we do have the same location. And then in addition, for $5 you can get an antique piece of jewelry. We have bracelets, different things. And I have some great, it's costume jewelry, but it's some great pieces. I mean, this is like one of them. And I don't have one just like that, but I'm saying, this is something that I had from all these beautiful antiques. My late aunt worked in a wonderful jewelry store, and she kept giving me things, and I just can't wear all this, and I just had this put away in a jewelry box, and now I decided to donate it for $5 each person. Oh my gosh, that's a bargain. And then somebody a friend of mine gave me some beautiful with gold metallic, and it's real little diamond chips, tiny little diamond chips, so it's very nice. Gold color ring. So, baby, please don't go near the packages. We have a little tiny holiday tree. We have 3 generations of paintings. My son is a architect, and he's been for 7 years. He's quite great. I mean, he's designing for his current firm for CVS stores, and so some of his original artwork. And then I have my late mother's, Ruth Hurwitz, and I have mine. So 3 generations. What, baby? What, baby? Maybe that's your brother, or maybe it's someone delivering something, honey. By having delivery as opposed to going to the store, which is smart, you know. Who needs to go the hassle of the store? Better have it delivered. Weather was a little chilly, but it was pretty sunny and nice in West Orange, New Jersey today. He's a good watchdog. Making sure we're protected. Thank you, Platinos. In the background, you see like different color lights by my curtain. And actually, it's red, white, and blue, but it looks like it's purple. I said this the other day. And looks like teal, but it's actually just all red, white, and blue. The white lights you can see to the one side, but then the other lights are supposed to be red and blue, but together it's looking like purple, the red and the blue. So that's a tip on you if you want to make purple. And when you're doing your painting, always start with the light colors first. You're better off, and then go into the dark so that you don't have to. If you make a mistake, you know, the dark colors aren't bleeding into your light colors. And well, I'm still going to have to do some more layers, but on this grass, but it's getting there. It's getting repaired. There's still some spots that I can see, but our grass is this green because it's a hybrid grass, and looks like it's really a fake grass, but it's really real. Our grass gets that green. It's amazing. A neighbor planted it, and it just grew to our lawn. And always try not to put too much water, but, you know, put a good amount of paint. And like I said, you have that artist sponge, so if you make a mistake, don't forget to grab it. Get another spot, do the same thing. Worst thing is to put too much water, and then it's just going to bleed into the other colors, and it's going to be a nightmare unless you use that sponge right away. So try to remember. And it's okay to make mistakes. I mean, you can always layer. It takes a little more effort, but you know, you can always layer. So never worry. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just enjoy. I've always said before in other shows, if it's perfect, it looks like a photograph, and people that they want to buy art, they don't want to buy a photograph. If they did, they would go and get a photograph. So put your style, you know, into your work. Don't copy anybody else's. You can go and look at the masters and, you know, take out books if you don't have books on painting, and look at the master's work, but never copy. You know, be original. And if you really need to have someone else's drawing, it's legal. You can take from the computer or print out and then just paint over it, which I was surprised, but it is accepted from jury shows. So that's unbelievable. Computer printout. If you're painting it, your own original painting, because you know you're painting over someone else's work. Accepted as a painting. I still can't figure out how that is, but it is. But never copy from a photograph. Like, you know, if you have a photograph, you can't copy. If you're copying, that's cheating. That is not acceptable. That's different. But you can from a computer printout, you can paint over it. Oh, at least you know my work's original. My dog would not sit still for me to do a painting from him. I had to do this from memory. Oh, my son, I mentioned, is on a health kick. And, he's expecting me to eat no meat for a whole month during the winter. Not the time to try something like that. I've mentioned this on social media and LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. I can't do this time of year. I've been on it 4 days and my head is just killing me. I mentioned it yesterday too on the air. I can't endure this. I just can't. And he said to me today, even though I told him, look, it's the dead of winter. This kind of weather. I mean, we get down to the 30s here in West Orange. I don't know about where you live, but we've been getting down to the 30s. And I have to go outside with my puppy 12 times a day. He's not willing to walk. He first told me he was going to walk and help. The person else that is a friend of ours that stays here occasionally to help us do the remodeling our home and our office. He said he was going to do that, but he hardly takes the dog out. I mean, he takes him once in a while to the park, and that's about it. And I'm stuck doing it, and I love my puppy. I mean, I don't. Having the meat right now for 4 days, I'm freezing. No, it's not healthy for you. Eating live organic fruit and vegetables. The tiny ancient ones. That's the better one. And I said, look, and this is a show for 18 or more, so I can say this. I said, if I don't get meat by tonight, I'm going to take a bite out of your ass. It's live meat there. So then he just said, oh, I get it, and that he knows how I must have some meat. So I think he's coming home tonight with some meat because he said in the past he'll throw it out, and I'm not going to buy it and then have him throw it out. So hopefully, I hope he listens. He said he was listening. He understood. But I can't. I just can't keep going. This is ridiculous. I said in the spring, I'm more than happy to try the 30 days of meatless days, but not now. Not now. Not now. And to top it off, he tried his best to put a brand new heater in, and we spent quite a bit on it, and now we're gonna have to hire somebody. So, long story short, we haven't as yet, and I'm using portable heaters, which are brand new. We also had to go and buy. So he's asking me to go without meat being this weather, and that certain parts of the house, I mean, not where our office is, I mean, that's warm and comfortable, but certain other parts are not. So that is ridiculous. I can't endure it. It has to be good weather. He wants me to try doing that. And that's why I made the joke. You don't know what I'm enduring. I take my dog out 12 times, my puppy, because he's an island puppy, and he, but he's been good. He hasn't been making in the house at all, which is a miracle. He is totally trained at 7 months now. And he never was inside for 2 months of his life. Well, if anybody needs any training, give me a call on that. I'm definitely a pet expert. I've had a collie that lived 25 years, human years, not dog years, human years. It was a beautiful collie. Princess was her name. And I just want to say a prayer for everyone in the world. I hope and pray that there's peace, good spirit, good health, strength. Amen. God heals 100%. I just do the prayer. Anyone who visits our site, Miraculous Heal is my name that I go under, and ParentalWorldKnowledge.com is our blog site. Anyone who visits our latest post, now, if you do it later, just say the prayer to God with me, and God will heal you 100%. You have to believe. It's the only way. If you believe in my prayer to God with your prayer will work. And if you need to pray for somebody else, and if they're not, able to, you could do that also. With me, say a prayer for somebody else too. But always still go to the doctor and have yourself checked, and the people that you love, because you can't just rely. If there's not strong faith, if you don't have strong faith and you need to get help, you need to go for medical help. I always recommend for people to do that. And I have, I'm an energy healer. I have the ability prayer for you.
I hope everybody has a good night or a good day, depending on where you are in the world. And please keep watching, and also, please refer more people. We greatly appreciate. I know we have some regular people. Corinne, keep up your beautiful work, beautiful artwork she does. And thanks, Malik, for watching. I know he regularly watches me. And thanks for all the other people. There's some new people I see that are watching now, and I greatly appreciate. I can't mention everybody's name. It's about time to go, but I'm going to take my puppy out again. But I thank you. Thank you all. And happy holidays. I hope everyone's enjoying. No matter what you celebrate, enjoy with your family, your friends. I hope everybody has a happy new year too. And restore it, but it's very green, so it's taking a lot of restoring. Every place is good. I think just that one area there. So I will have to get a little bit more on there. But then the painting will be done. We'll move on to something else that we'll paint. And again, give us a call if you want to come for a lesson. 973-736-1637. And the camera just froze, so I don't know if you heard me, but again, 973-736-1637. We're here 9 to 5, Eastern Standard Time, New York, and Monday through Sunday. So give us a call to be either on the show live, or if you have to be 18 or more for the show. Or if you want a private lesson,
throughout the holidays. Artist Barbara Sue Fine Art Studio. So take care. Keep up your great work. I'm sure everybody's doing a wonderful job. And just enjoy. Just remember, always enjoy. Never worry about how great it is.